Yo, it's Wednesday, baby, and we're serving the sound. Jams and cocktails, best show around. With ice in your glass and the crew on the mics. We mix it up right every Wednesday night. Get your sip on, get your groove tight. JNC does the midweek right. The shot of the week, it's about to blow. Don't you touch that dial, yo. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show.
Well, good evening, jammers, and welcome to another live episode of Jams and Cocktails. I am your host, Brad Brock, and tonight we've got a treat for all of you out there. All the way from the frozen tundra of Alaska, we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Ukulele Russ, here in the lounge with us.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm not a legend like the albino beaver is. You ever been to the Ted Stevens International Airport? That's right. We have an airport named after a guy who died in a plane crash. Have you seen any, like... Oh, you mean
it? Yes, perfect.
Notice you don't see any John Denver Internationals out there, or Big Bopper Regionals, huh? Yeah, but we got Ted Stevens International. Come on in.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. You guys, that's the energy that we're working with tonight. You guys, we're going to get to know Russ a little bit, learn all the things that he's got going on. I would say hi to the Destruction crew, but Jordan is missing. And Ellie is missing. So... And Derek is also missing. So it's just me and Russ tonight. So who knows what kind of shenanigans. I could already tell you that we got multiple shots waiting in the wings here.
Oh my God, Snidely, why would you tie her with so much rope to the railroad tracks? You don't need that much. Sorry.
I think that you have a second gig in old-timey cartoon Foley effects soundtracking.
Incorrect. I actually do late night backing tracks for romance movies on BET is what I do.
Brown chicken brown cow.
That's what I just want to do Luther Vandross tunes right now.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I mean, I've been learning Al Green tunes. I figure if Al Green wouldn't have gone minister, right, we wouldn't be having this demographic crash in our population that's happening right now. There'd be more babies.
I think that you're correct. And if Lou Rawls and Barry White hadn't died, if they continued to persist, I think we would have more babies.
Yeah, let's not even talk about what's his name. The guy did Shaft. What's his name?
Okay, his name
Isaac
is Chef. From
yeah,
South
Chef.
Park.
Yeah, well, if he wouldn't have gone Scientologist, it also would have been better. Oh no! Now the fans gonna be pulling out front watching us because I said them words. I'm sorry. It's just a joke.
Great. Just when we got the FBI off our back.
Forgive me, Tom Cruise.
Forgive me. Well, you guys, in the second half of the show tonight, we've got Name That Tune as per usual. We got the Geordie Files. If she arrives in time, we've got midweek motivation as well for you this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in live with us tonight on Facebook, YouTube, and listening in on Shore Life Radio. Wherever you're tuning in, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Shore Life is listening.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are you familiar with the Cedar Key Tiki Fest?
Yeah.
You
play there?
Yeah.
No
I've been
kidding.
doing it since the first year. I forced myself on them kind of the first year. I said, no one wanted to like hire me for a gig in Cedar Key. So like, and I love it. I love it there.
It's amazing now.
I love it so much there. It's like my happy place in Florida. It's like the little wart in the armpit of Florida. You know, it's sticking out in the middle of the Gulf right there. So it's like, oh, they could have dealt with me at the dermatologist, but they left me. That kind of thing. Yeah,
exactly.
And it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, Cedar Key.
Yeah, the people are so real. And I kind of forced myself on them because I was like, hey, listen, I don't have a gig that weekend. I'll come do it for free. like, just let me in. And they said, okay. And now I'm like really good friends with everybody that runs it. There's such awesome people, Joe, the band Flip Flop Republic and Stony Banks and a bunch of all these people. They're all like really tight friends of mine now. And I was just talking to Joe on the phone earlier today. We were texting back and forth. But so I've been doing it every year now. I think I'm like the Trop Rock alternative when I'm there.
Oh yeah.
And then I do the after party at the Low Key Hideaway on Sunday when the festival's over.
Nice.
I'm playing there in a couple weeks.
No kidding.
At the Low Key, yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
Dude, man, no kidding.
They're my peoples.
You get around.
They're
you
my
get
peoples.
around.
Yeah. I do. Well, I'm here from Alaska, so I've made it this far. And boy, are my arms tired. Thanks.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I needed that.
I do want to just say shout out to Jaybird, our good buddy Jaybird, for being our keg sponsor this month and our number one fan. Jaybird, we love you.
Thanks for flipping it, Jaybird.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Even though I do have to admit, during this live stream, I forgot to reset the I forgot to reset the promo for the keg sponsor, so it's still going to be Ellie. So Jaybird, don't get mad. I'll fix it in post.
Let's put him in Purgatory.
Purgatory.
Is anybody over there in Purgatory?
No, nobody's over there right now. At least I don't think so. If there is, we have a problem.
Oh man.
All right, you guys. Where are we here? We are watching the chats and comments the best we can here. I'm trying to keep an eye on everything. I think I even have Facebook's chats up, but maybe not. I don't even know what's going on. It doesn't matter.
I'm about to share it.
Good.
You guys can find me at Ukulele Russ on the Facebooks. I'm on the Facebooks.
Yeah, find him.
Old people like me, I'm on the Facebooks. I'm in my 40s.
All right. So we're watching the chats and comments. You can text us at 321-345-6658. So chime in and let us know that you're out there. Without further ado, let's get this train wreck rolling with our shot of the week.
Tonight's shot of the week is the legendary Alaskan Duck Fart. Born in the cold north and served with a smile, this layered shot combines coffee liqueur, Irish cream, and whiskey into one playful, creamy rush. According to tradition, the origin story goes back to a slow night at a little bar in Alaska. Many sources point to Peanut Farm in Anchorage in December 1987. The legend says bartender Dave Schmidt and a 70-year-old woman working the bar experimented with layering these three liquids. When she drank the result, she let out a muffled burp that sounded, well, much like the name suggests, and so the name Duck Fart stuck. Over time, the shot became a staple in Alaska bars and a piece of quirky drinking culture. In Bargatory tonight, you'll see us layer it for showmanship, then knock it back. So don't sip. The thrill is in the layers and the quick hit.
Hey Jammers, our shot of the week is the Alaskan Duck Fart. Picked specifically for our special guest tonight, Ukulele Russ, coming all the way from Alaska. This is a layered shot, so you know how much I love those, so let's give it a go. The recipe calls to go from the darkest to the lightest, so we're gonna first pour in a little coffee liqueur. Then using a spoon, we're gonna layer on some Irish cream. And we'll finish it off with a little Canadian whiskey, a little Crown Royal. And there you have it, the Alaskan Duck Fart. Let's take it back to the lounge and give it a try.
Join us each week for our shot or cocktail of the week by visiting us at jncpodcast.com to see what we're planning. Then tune in on Wednesday nights to have a drink with us. Do you have a recipe you'd like to see us try on the show? Slide into our DMs on Facebook or Instagram and let us know.
All right, friends, we're back. And it's time for Duck Farts. Duck Fart. And we're going to do them back to back. Are you ready for this?
Well, hold on
Russ?
before we do this. There's a bar that's now closed down. I'd like to dedicate this shot to it because we used to do duck farts there in Fox, Alaska. It's about 12 miles north of Fairbanks on the Stees Highway. And it's a beautiful place. There's the Howling Dog Saloon,
Howling Dog.
the world's most northern biker bar. It was there. It just recently closed down over the last couple of years, and it was only open in the summer because in the winter, even though they had just a frame of a building spray foamed, just wasn't enough to keep the heat in.
Oh my God.
And not a lot of bikers in the winter. And
Yeah, they're definitely not out there riding. That's for sure.
8 months out of the year, there's no bikers. So here's the Howling Dog Saloon and Ralph.
Howling Dog. Cheers.
Howling Dog Saloon. Also, my friend Michael Stackhouse, who comes down here, all of us Alaskans that can't afford Hawaii come to Florida. It's poor man's Hawaii.
Yeah, I would say.
There's not a lot of hills. I've seen a couple on I-75 and I-95, and then I see the birds circling, and I'm like, that's not a hill.
It's a hell hill.
That's Thunderdome.
That's the Thunderdome.
And on the other side of it, you know what's on the other side of it? Beyond Thunderdome. It's on the other side of it.
I feel like I'm gonna wear this button out tonight.
Yeah.
All right, round 2. Any other dedications?
Doing 2 in a row?
Yeah,
I'm
2 in a
definitely
row.
sleeping on your couch. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not playing. All right, I dedicate
God is
this,
judging me right now.
I dedicate this one to Jordan, who's here now. I watched her go through Bargatory on the.
Oh, he just came through Bargatory.
So cheers to Jordan.
All right. All right, that's enough. That's enough of that.
Woo! Lord, she doesn't get one.
Thank God I have some of this deep sea hydration right here.
There you go. A little chaser
Little
water.
chaser water. I don't know, guys, if ever had deep sea hydration. It's kind of like a expensive facial
That's what she said.
for your insides.
Our friend Paul tuning in, he said, instead of ukulele Russ, creamy Russ?
I prefer moist.
Moist Russ.
Yeah. And if you don't like the word moist, have you ever bitten to a piece of damp cake and been satisfied? I don't think so.
I
Don't think so.
I'm a lover of cake, so
Damp cake or moist cake?
I would eat some damp cake. I think I would do that.
Well, then you'd like my tres leches cake.
I do love tres leches.
It's quite damp.
Oh man! All right. Well, listen, you guys. We're not going to prolong this any longer. We've got a real treat for you. Joining us, as you've seen here, all the way from the great frontier of Alaska, is a man who's truly one of a kind. He's a multi-instrumentalist, a comedian, a storyteller, and a fellow one-man band performer. He's played all over the world, lived off the grid, and made the ukulele do things most of us didn't think were possible. He's funny, he's fearless, and he's proof that you don't need palm trees to make a ukulele rock. Please welcome once again, Ukulele Russ.
Oh, thank you so much. That's a great intro. That's a really good intro.
You can hire me to do your shows.
Man, did AI do that, or was that you? Was that AI, or was that you?
I get help from my writers.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
Writers
Yes.
Union.
Croc?
So listen, let's dive right into it, man. You've made the Treasure Coast a pretty regular stop on your tour schedule over the years. So when did you get in this time, and what originally made you want to bring your one-man frontier band to this area in the first place?
Well, it was kind of like happenstance, like kind of like my family my mother and father did the normal thing that most New Englanders do when they get to a certain age. They buy a place in Central Florida.
Yeah, sure. Naturally.
And so they weren't like, sex crazed pineapple people, which is fine. Beautiful people, those pineapple people.
They didn't make it. They didn't make it to the villages. then.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They didn't have the right colored loofahs and whatnot, handkerchiefs and whatnot that you're supposed to signal to everyone. No, they stayed in Leesburg.
Nice.
So 15 miles away, right, from the villages.
Close enough to attend some parties if they want. Yeah.
If they wanted, but it's one of those places where men usually die younger than women, right?
Yeah.
And if the woman dies first, you know how many casseroles will be on that man's porch the next day? Like the body's not even cold. So they were in Leesburg, and I started. There's a lot of ukulele people down here. There's a couple festivals actually,
Nice.
in Florida. And I knew people through the Ukulele Network, and I found that there was a club in the area of Stewart, and a friend of mine who ran the store, I did it at his store, and he was a booking agent for this area. And Ron Hart, Ron.
Oh, yeah.
Ron.
Wait. I have a thing.
He's a great dude. I love that guy. And he helped me kind of get connected with a couple people here, like, and got me hooked up with a couple of musicians that, that I'm still friends with now. Like, I was double booked for a gig with Johnny Depp at a place I don't think he does music anymore. It's like, it's in Stewart. It's like, it was like a fish restaurant or something.
Oh,
yeah.
that narrows it down.
Narrowed it down, right? Well, they served fish, and hold on, the mahi mahi I learned is called dolphin down here in many places, and I think that's a bad marketing choice.
Yeah, I don't even know how that wound up that way, but
so
it wasn't my choice.
We got booked on the same gig, but I got there 10 minutes before him, so I already had my stuff inside. And he shows up, and he's like, all kind of like agitated, as anyone would be as a musician, because it's work for the day. It's money we got to make our nut. That's what I'm saying. We got to make the nut. And whatever your nut may be, mine is quite smooth. Quite smooth. And he's like, well, how far did you come? Because usually whoever drove farthest should have the gig. And I said, I'm from Alaska. And he's like, head dipped down. He's like, can I buy you a beer? And he bought me a Yingling, and we've been friends ever since.
I love that.
Yeah, it was like 2018, 2019.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so what a good guy. And then I just became friends with a lot of the musicians around here, some of them, like Nico and Tim O'Donnell. I love that guy. He's
right.
awesome.
Very frequenters of the Ramble.
Yeah.
For modern. That's where I met you in person for the first time.
And Ron initially got me into Terra.
Right.
And so that's why I've been playing over there. And then I'm playing there Sunday, gig Sunday. Melody Trucks is going to be there.
Oh, yeah. They had this thing, their 13-year anniversary.
Yeah. Melody Trucks is going to be One-Eyed Willie, The Little Things, and me, the normal size thing. Sorry. I'm actually slightly above average size thing. Let's call that. Will and I, when I was playing with Will this weekend, we were the normal size things. It's like, what? He's like, what's our band's name? I'm like, we're just the normal size things.
I would love to see that bill back to back for sure.
Little things, normal
Little
things.
normal
The things, big things, the things, and little things all together. Oh, sorry.
Awesome.
Sorry, it's my prop. I don't feel comfortable unless I have it in my hands.
I feel the same way. Well, so let's move into that. You've called yourself, and I quote, the only full-size band in Alaska that can fit in a single-engine plane.
Oh, that's a full-size sounding band. Full-size sounding band that will fit inside of a single-engine plane. That's a Super Cub, if you wanted to know.
So if people are first time meeting you, what does that mean for? Because the ukulele, pretty compact instrument, but you
I've
make
upgraded
it bigger.
Yeah. Well, I make it's a big sound, so you got to at least have a small single engine plane to fit this big sound in. And my keyboards have gotten larger over the years in the one man band. I used to have a 3/4 size key when it was this big, and so I could get. I still have it, so if I had to do a plane gig, a single engine plane gig, I could. The best is getting on a plane and flying around and seeing like, oh, there's a moose over there. All right. They don't move far. And then you land. And then you wait a day. You have to wait overnight. And then you're like, let's go get him. Swamp donkey. I was thinking about the other day, what would be the scariest creature in the Alaskan wilderness? What could it be? Carnivorous moose.
Carnivorous moose.
Carnivorous moose. It has fangs, but I think they're just superficial. They just stomp you. Or they've got fangs though.
The fangs are just for the aesthetic.
Yeah. They just look scary.
So while we're on that topic, well, not the moose topic, but the ukulele topic, I feel like everyone who makes that their main instrument has a interesting story behind it. So what's yours? Because I feel like it's, I don't know, like the tuba. Not everybody really goes for the tuba.
Oh, well, they go for the tuba when their parents can't afford anything else. And it's like, your cousin played the tuba. We can't rent an instrument from the school program. Literally, I'm a classically trained percussionist. percussionist. I started when I was in 4th grade, and I got into playing kit and stuff, and I played in high school marching band for a little bit and concert band, and then did my own thing. I started programming electronic music through Fruity Loops and stuff like that in the
Gangster.
late 90s. In the early 2001 I went to college. I went to school, and my second week of school was 9/11.
Wow.
So that's right. That means I had a kick-ass childhood. It's like right up to the point where you could be cheeky and pull high school pranks and not go to jail. That was me. Like we were right on the cusp. And here comes 1984, right around the corner, right now. No, so anyway, so after that, I went to college, and I have a degree in history that I was pursuing at this point, and I was 20 years old and 21 to buy booze, right? At $30, and it's about $29.95 for a 30-pack of Budweiser, Bud Heavy. I was going to get some Bud Heavy.
Oh, yeah, Bud Heavy. I love that.
And that was a step up, because usually I was like Milwaukee's Beast. It's like my liver's going to hurt, but I'll keep drinking and I won't feel it. Yeah. I can end this hangover if I don't let it ever show up. So I was walking to my friend's house, and I walked by the music store, and they had a $30 ukulele in the window, and I bought it.
Just on a whim.
My friend 3 days prior had given me a guitar to mess around with, and showed me how to play G, C, and A minor or D.
So you had Mary Jane's Last Dance.
And 5 million other songs. and so I picked up a ukulele. I'm like, well, it's only because my father always said to me, he was in the military, and he's like, if you want the cool job in the military, everyone wants to be Secret Squirrel, Super SEAL. He was a Navy guy, right? They want to, they want to run the big guns, do something cool. He's like, but the trash guy, he actually, if he's competent, he'll rise through the ranks way faster, and he'll be a sergeant a year and a half before any of these other losers, and making money and living a good life. And I was like, ukulele's kind of a crap job. And so I decided I wanted to I was kind of enamored by it, because, the first 5%'s easy. You can learn chords fast.
Right, sure.
Why they work all together. I was just a drummer, right? Why they work all together and how notes work and all that. That came later. But like, I'm one of those people that has to beat the dead horse, a million times. And I'm like, oh, okay, I mastered that. I'll try another dead horse to beat, and then do that until it's like just mush. Like, okay, mush pile.
What was this even? No one knows.
Sure, there's talent, right? And some initial talent like that's in there, but I had to work for it. Not that child savant that's 7 years old. It's like, there's a couple of them on ukulele. It's like, yeah, okay, I'll never be that good. I don't care. Like, I sound like me.
And that's all that matters. I feel like that's all that matters, or at least
I may do bendies and stuff. This is I've gone through 3 sets of frets
on that instrument.
On this ukulele, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's a lot of epoxy holding them in at this point.
Amazing.
My sponsor, Far North Ukuleles, out of Fairbanks.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about Tom in a little bit.
Oh yeah, you got stuff about Tom. I love Tom.
I got Tom in
Tom's
there.
such a good guy. I hope Tom's watching. He's always a creeper on the internet. You never know when he's watching. He just like shows up. He's like, I saw that you're in Florida.
Well, Tom, you better chime in if you're out there. I got some of the chats up here.
I just shared it around, so
brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, so to Alaska, it's not exactly the easiest place to wind up. Where you mentioned that you live there, and you kind of mentioned something about the Northeast. So you're not a native of Alaska.
No,
you're just
okay. So a native means a different thing up there. So the natives are the indigenous.
Yes.
So and that's just the proper term in Alaska. Nobody gets offended when you say the natives, because they're the natives. That's who they are. I'm an Alaskan now because I've been there so long.
Right.
I think you need your 20 years to be a sourdough. I think, so I'm not there yet. I'm close. I moved up there. I've been basically after college. I said to my father, I'm like, I really want to go to Alaska. And he's like, okay. So we got his truck. He had a Dodge pickup, and we put it was Avian was the company from the 60s. It was an aluminum bubble, like Airstream style.
Yeah. Okay.
Had an in-bed camper. We redid the inside, and we went out there, and he left me with his truck. He's retired military. He flew back to the East Coast. I'm originally from Maine, so he went back there, and he's like, bring me my truck before it gets cold. And so that first summer after college, I just kind of hung out and I saw how much music was going on. And I was like just learning how to play ukulele over the last couple of years. And I was the kind of guy like people would be calling me up going, hey man, there's a keg party tonight at college. And I'd be like, I think I'm going to stay inside and play ukulele. They're like, you're such a loser. And they'd like hang up the phone. Guess what? They're rocking desks now. Amazing. I'm here rocking this little string box I found in a Cracker Jack box. Anyway, so I went out to Alaska and I was like, there's so much music here. And so that's cool. And I went back to the East Coast and I started a band in my in my college town. I'd gotten my degree already, but I was still staying there, right? And nobody wanted to take us seriously other than in our hometown. So I booked us a tour out to Alaska and back. I just got on the phone and got aggressive, cold calling places. And we played some places we shouldn't have been. And the band was called Gristle Stick. If you want to look it up, there's still stuff out there.
Gristle Stick.
Yeah. Pretty good.
I wish I'd have known that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's deep cut. That's deep cuts.
I know. I'm known to do some serious
research.
digging.
That's good. So Gristle Stick, yeah. And then Gristle Stick went out to Alaska a few times, and then I went out with a band called Safety Lab, and then I stayed. In 2009, I stayed after like 3 or 4 tours going.
You were
out
like,
there.
this is the spot. This is where I want.
It's a long drive. It's a long drive.
That's true.
And I've done the drive several times now, from Maine to Alaska and back.
Our friend Jaybird, he's from Maine.
Oh, whereabouts?
He asked if you know where Westbrook is.
Of course, yeah, it's Southern Maine. Yeah. My family all lives just north of Portland right now, but we're Central Maine folks. I grew up outside of Waterville, a little cow town called Benton, Maine.
Benton, Maine. Yeah, there you go. Now you have it.
Yep.
Do you know where Benton, Maine is, Jaybird?
It's got an exit on 95, so.
Yeah, right off the beaten path there.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's Fairfield Benton is the exit, so we have like a town in between us and the interstate.
Oh.
You have to drive through a town and then cross a river to get to us.
You just hope you don't break down in that town.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah. Well, there's a garage. There's multiple garages. It's very small, actually, though. There is a garage. Oh, I don't know. Phil Cotta's garage is still open. I don't know. That's me growing up. He had the thick brim glasses. He had thick brim glasses. It's like the old 1970s ones, like the black brim, but nothing on the bottom.
Yeah.
Old Phil Cotta.
Terrifying.
Yeah, you can't get there from here.
Only break down during the day, never at night.
But how do you get? Well, I just need to get back to 95. I'm trying to get back to Westbrook. It's like, well, can't get there from here. And I'm like, well, I got here. No, well, you got here. But you gotta go over there. You go down the road a piece and you find that rock. You see the rock. I'm like, I'll see the rock. Yeah, you'll know it when you see it. Or not.
This might be a Maine thing,
It
but
is,
Literally, Jaybird literally said, you can't get there from here.
You
LOL.
can't, you can't get there from here. And it's like, I got here though. It's like, well, first before that you go, hey man, how do I get to XYZ? First they'll go, look over your license plate. If you don't have a Maine accent, be like, oh, New Hampshire, huh?
Ridiculous.
Flatlander. It's like, there's mountains in New Hampshire, you idiot. Everybody, oh, you from Massachusetts, you Flatlander.
Yeah, New Hampshire, you got to go up north, though.
That's where people abduct aliens. Franconia's Notch. Look it up on the internet. In the 60s it happened. There's like a big thing.
Was that movie?
I think they did a remake of what happened there. Yeah.
There was it was back in like the 90s. I don't know. I forget. Fire in the Sky, I think is what it was called.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. New Hampshire. It's got aliens.
What else is interesting?
Oh.
See how I did
nice
that?
segue.
Reading about you a little bit, you have one of the most unpredictable set lists that I've ever seen. And I thought my set list was unpredictable, but you're all over the place. So you're pulling off tunes that most people would not expect from a ukulele. So what made you want to push in that direction on this instrument?
It's uncharted waters.
Yeah.
Why do all my friends in high school, right? They want to be like, every rose has its thorn, because they're trying to pick up chicks, right?
It was me. I'm those guys.
House is stone. And, I just didn't, I wanted to it can only be me, right? And so some songs that I've pursued wanting to learn, they're just like, you know, like beautiful songs like. Do stuff like that, or I could do like rock and roll songs, and I wasn't really good at that, right? So I had friends that like were good at it. And I'm like, how'd you do that? And I have this friend in Australia, the Ukulele Assassin.
Oh,
Doesn't want his name revealed, but the Ukulele Assassin, he's awesome, and I love the guy. And he showed me how to do some Van Halen tunes.
crazy.
He's like, I like playing them, but he goes, I really think they're for you. And I was like, really? And he showed me all the parts to him. He's like, now do what you do with them. I gave you he gave me the skeleton.
Right, on the meat and potatoes.
Yeah,
of it,
yeah. He's like, but do it your own way. He goes, I want to hear what you end up with. He like planted the seeds. So he showed me how to play Jump, which I really love. And then he showed me how to play Panama, which is like Panama, like I do it so different now than the recording. You know, it'd be like, wheel this down a little bit. I'm just going to get down a little angle here. Best part. Anyway, it's like really fast, right? The best part is the it's hotter there tonight. See the heat coming off the road. I ease the seat back, looking for the lighter. I can't find it. Keep looking for it, baby. I can't find the lighter. Use your cell phone. Oh, I found it. Yeah. She's burning. I'm turning. Piss and palm and ooh, power. Anyway, you see where we're going with this. So stuff that's not really. If I'm gonna
love that.
If I'm gonna cover stuff, I want to do stuff that's out there, right? That people don't expect. What am I supposed to play? I'll be like, sitting in the morning sun. It's like, I can do stuff like that. Sitting in the morning sun. I'm just kind of singing incorrectly. I'll be sitting when the evening comes. Do like Otis Redding tunes. Like, personal note, I don't know if you know this, but if you poorly do Otis Redding, his ghost will come back and pee on you.
I know. That's why I got wet one day. I was like, what the hell is that? It's a sunny day.
Evidently in Britain right now, if somebody wets you up, they're cutting you. It's very stabby culture over there.
Yeah. It's been a thing.
See, my friends in South Australia, I go play over there. I have a couple of times, and he's like, we're a very stabby culture. So every time I come home from work in the evening, I just go outside. I have a sandbag, and I practice my stabbying. I was like, "You're practicing your stabbying?" He's like, "Yeah, a lot of stabbying here.
Got to defend yourself.
You got to be quick on the stab."
Well, so we got a little taste there.
Yeah.
Is your show similar to this kind of vibe?
Yeah, the whole time.
That.
Well, I realized I always wanted to be a comedian, right? But there's no money in comedy.
That's what they say. That's what
unless you're a big name, like really, like let's say you're a musician, you want to apply to a music festival, right? It doesn't cost you anything. You just apply. You fill out their little form, you send your information. I do this, send them some links, and that's it. If you want to apply to a comedy festival, no matter how dumb and small it is, they want $20 to $50.
Really?
Yes.
Just
and a lot of people don't
application
realize this.
fee?
Yeah. And you know what? I bet they don't look at 90% of them because people are on these committees that make festivals. They've decided like beforehand who their headliners are and some other people they want there. And then they'll get they know they're going to get hundreds of submissions and they're going to use that money to fund their festival.
Crazy.
Yeah. If you're not a headliner, if you're opening for a guy or you're the opener at these comedy shows, those guys are making less than $100, way less. Wild. Isn't that crazy? As a musician, it's like musicians' wages have been $100 a guy minimum in a band, in a bar since 1972.
God, it's so true.
I know. Not adjusted for inflation. They never adjusted. We're still at that rate. The average rate for a 4-piece cover band in a bar is $400. That's what it is.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's so comics, I couldn't do it. I played a comedy show in outside of Perth at a comedy club, right? $35. I made $35. I'm in Perth. I'm like exotic, right? I'm supposed to be an exotic thing. I'm like this crazy weird guy that's like, and I've rocked their faces. And you know what the difference between me and a comedian is? Only one, I have this other skill set,
Right. Sure.
obviously. But a funny song I can play over and over. If you tell a joke, you can only tell it so many times.
Right. Yeah.
And so
I guess-
that's the difference I think between music and comedy. And there's a Venn diagram where they overlap, I think. But yeah, so I want not with music, as long as I have this down well enough, I can force my comedy on people.
right.
And make at least I can make musician wages at that point, right?
Sure. It's like a sneak attack.
Yeah. So well, I mean, I have a degree and stuff, and I was sold the lie that you need a 4-year degree if you're going to be successful,
Right. Of course.
in life. And it's like, you know what it made me realize? One thing. I went to a teaching school, so I was one of the only people in my classes that wasn't a secondary ed or an elementary ed teacher as well, like learning that as well. These people are dumber than a bag of rocks. Okay. And I'm like, oh, is this how the future's going? I'm like, vasectomy in your future. If these are the future educators of America, I will be part of the demographic downfall of this country. I don't care.
That's the reason why Lou Rawls is dead. I feel like it's a government conspiracy.
Probably. I think eugenics is back.
Oh, God.
Or is it too soon to say eugenics?
Through music. through
Through
music.
pop music. Taylor Swift is neutering a generation.
Oh, yeah. And you can't get freaky to Taylor Swift.
Actually, is neutering or is castration a better term? Is it musical castration or?
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
I'm sorry, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tom Cruise.
So we know you play ukulele and we know you sing, but you are kind of a full band. You're a one-man band.
Yeah.
So you loop everything. You there's no backing tracks, which I really dig. I think that's awesome. So how did that idea come about to you to kind of expand your sound?
Financial necessity.
Oh yeah.
I used to play with 4-piece bands, and then it was trios, and then it was duos, and then it was just me. I was the only one that I can always depend on me to be able to do the gig. I didn't have to call anybody else.
Right.
To be like, hey, can you do it? Oh no, you got this. Oh, it's your sister's wedding. Oh, you got to take care of your kid. And drummers, let's face it, rarely have a passport, rarely have their own car, and they have the most shit. Except Tom Hollard. Tom Hollard's awesome. Yeah,
That's for you, Tom.
Tom, he showed up at the farmer's market when I was playing there with Will. And I said, oh my God, it's Tom. And I started playing fake polka music for him. Zing zing that. Yeah. It was pretty good. Did it on the keyboard, so I added a little accordion in there. It was good.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah. He was laughing. And it's funny because Will, him, and I all had our top knots in. When you put your hair up under the top of your head. We had top knots in. I was like, oh, we're the top knot trio. Look at us.
That's amazing.
I do it for the samurais that couldn't be here today. Yeah.
Bless them.
Even though they weren't Christians, I'm going to give them the holy crap.
Well, yeah, but I feel you, dude,
Shinto.
with the one-man band thing.
Yeah.
Musicians are unreliable at best, and being able to go and know that you're going to do your show and still have that full sound that you want
Yeah, well,
is really just it's the tits.
I do have a band though. Do you know?
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's Nico, Tom, Tim O'Donnell, and me.
I feel like that
Pretty awesome.
means it's Ukulele Russ's all-star band.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
it is merry band of ringers.
God, listen, those guys are just legends.
Yeah, they're amazing, and
They're legends of the music scene here. They've all been in this house, which is pretty awesome.
yeah. That's why it's like I like name dropping. I may be from Alaska, where my whole state has the population less than Jacksonville, and we're 1/3 the size of the United States. But I like to name drop a little bit, like I know what I'm talking about.
But it's awesome. I did see
They're
some
good people.
some YouTube videos of you performing at Terra Firmata.
Yeah,
with
with
that
them.
group.
Yeah.
Awesome. Unbelievable.
Yeah, we had
So
Nigel from Firewater playing with us for some of them
on
as well.
banjo. I think I saw him on there. Killer, man.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing, and this is going to be a fun question because I feel like any musician has their short list stuffed away in their brains, but I'm guessing that you've heard every ukulele request known to man.
The more popular ones.
Yeah. So what is one song that people should never request from Ukulele
For
Russ?
me, well, I'll tell you what. 2 summers ago, I was offered a substantial amount, let's say over $2,000, to show up and play somebody's wedding. And I was like, great. Wedding gigs are bread and butter. It's good stuff. Make my nut
Right.
one day with the nut. Nut's done. So it's like times 6 a price for if you don't know them, right, for a wedding, because they're annoying. They're annoying to do. I don't care about your wedding. Your marriage is going to end in 1 of 2 ways: death or divorce. I don't care. One of the 2 ways. That's how it out.
That's real.
That's real shit.
Real talk.
Yeah. And you know what? You know why divorces are expensive, sir?
I don't.
Because they're worth it. I can testify. All I wanted was that Honda snowblower. I'm cool with it now, post-mortem, but post-mortem of the marriage. But like that Honda snowblower was tracked, and I used to do a mile of road, almost 0.8 miles, a little over 0.8 miles to get in and out of my place. Takes 6 hours, just shy of 6 hours.
Oh my God.
Good memories of that Honda. Yeah. And then she moved. She needed it, but then she moved someplace where there was no snow. Or
We should just go steal it back.
No, it's gone. I bought a new one. Only twice the price for the same model. Damn you, pandemic. Damn you. What were we talking about? You're the host. Keep me on track.
I think. So what is the worst? What's the number one worst request?
Sorry. Obvious. Oh, so for that wedding, they offered me all this money, right? And they said, all you got to do, though, we really need you to play Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Of course.
When
Obviously.
walking down the aisle, and I go, oh, I'm not going to be able to do that for you. And they go, what? I was like, I've been doing this 20 years, and I was 18 at that point, almost 20 years. And I haven't played that yet on stage, and I'm not going to start now. But I have a bunch of wonderful colleagues and friends that are professionals that I'd love to turn you on to if you need that song. And they're like, really? But we want you for our after party. I'm like, that's great, but I can come for the after party. They're like, but we're not going to pay somebody separate for the one song. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. And so, yeah, that's the one. For me, Tiptoe Through the Tulips. I'm giving you like the standard ones. One lady came up to me once. She's like, did you learn how to play ukulele? Because Eddie Vedder did his ukulele album. I was like, I was like, no, I can sing with my mouth open, ma'am. Unbelievable.
That's funny. I forgot about that. Beautiful lullaby music for children.
Oh, yeah,
I
they
think
love
so.
it. Yeah. Yeah. Head to sleep.
Well, listen, man, before we go any further, do you want to play some music for these people?
I can play some music. We have reverb over there.
We got reverb over there. So you go over there and get plugged back in. I'm going to say some words to my people out here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in live with us. We're going to get Ukulele Russ up there on the stage to play a little music for you.
Bendy in there. Ambiance. Or about mosquitoes. Everybody thinks they're the state bird where I live. It's actually the ptarmigan. It's spelled with a PT, Armagon. I don't know what the P is there for. Ptarmigan. They're tasty. They're the chicken of the woods. Little stupid chickens. Hey, little lady, baby, don't you know? Put on some pants, girl, before you go. Yeah. Hey, little lady with a short dress on. You're the reason why I wrote this song. In the summertime, yeah, you're looking like you from away. In the summertime, you thought the ptarmigan was a bird of the state, yeah, but them 6 little winged devils gonna tear you away, yeah, in the summertime. Yeah, mosquitoes rule the state. Little winged devils gonna chew you up, yeah. Suck your blood till you're all dried up. Every little bit of skin they can see, it's like ringing a dental bell of you and me, yeah. In the summertime, you're looking like you from away. In the summertime, oh baby girl, put them short skirts away. Oh, them 6-legged little devils gonna carry you away. Oh, the summertime, yeah, you're looking like you from away. Yeah, all right. Summertime, oh yeah, you're looking like you from away. Oh yeah, oh the summertime, yeah, you thought the ptarmigan was a bird of the state. Oh, them 6-legged little devils gonna carry you away. Yeah, oh the summertime, you looking like you from away, yeah, 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 skeeter bait, hey, yeah, yeah, don't wait, hey, yeah, yeah, skeeter bait. Thank you. I just wrote that song. That's last week's song. The intro is from another song I wrote, but whatever, I could do that. I'm the Bob Ross of ukulele. Working on this one again. It's been a long time. I wrote this song for a man named Tomato. He's a little slow, but he'll catch up. That's my one dad joke for the evening. It's all fucks from here on out. And he did all the dirt work at my property in Fairbanks, outside of Squarebanks, in the middle of nowhere. He says, I'll do it for you. You rent the machine, but I want a song and a dance. And since I'm from New England originally, I like to dicker. So I dickered him down to just the song. So this is the Tomato Dirtwork Blues. Do your dirt work, ooh, just right. Guaranteed to satisfy. Well, he's a hell of a guy, yeah. He'll come on over and I'll take a look, yeah. Create you something out of a storybook. A deal so good, yeah, you feel like a crook, yeah. Keeps you satisfied. Well, he rides his motorbike all over town. I got this long cord that's wrapping around my arm right here. I can't shake it around. Yeah. Oh, you don't be a clown. I'll call tomato. Yeah, call tomato. Call tomato today. 2225, 2225, tomato. Too many numbers, but anyway. It's a European phone number.
Jams and cocktails will return in a moment. But first, a shout out to our November keg sponsor, Jay Bird, our #1 fan. Thanks for keeping the beer flowing. Would you like to become a JNC keg sponsor? Reach out on social media and ask how. Now, back to the jams and the cocktails.
All right, there you have it. The Little Things performing their song Stay on Ukulele, on our very own ukulele duo here on the Treasure Coast.
I know. I played with them. I was the normal size thing.
The normal size thing.
Yeah. I was just the thing, and they were like the little things. And Tom plays drums for them as well.
Yeah, Tom gets around.
And Ryan.
My dude.
And Ryan.
And Ryan, yeah.
Ryan's a monster.
Yeah, he's
a musical monster.
Amazing.
Musical monster in this area. And they're great musicians where I live, but it's just we're so far apart. So it's like it's nice to be in one place where they're all really like everybody's within 45 minutes of each other, really.
Very helpful. Yeah. Very helpful. Well, while we let your guitar charge up a little bit, or guitar, listen to me.
How
I'm such an ass.
Dare you?
While we let your ukulele charge up just a little bit, we'll finish up our interview here, and then maybe we'll get one more song.
We'll get another song. Yeah.
So speaking of Alaska, you're living out there on the edge of civilization. What's that lifestyle really like? How do you keep a music career going in a remote place like that?
You drive a lot.
I bet you do.
I mean, the amount of hours I would normally, when I lived in Fairbanks, I bought like 7.2 acres and I logged half of it. Eventually got the 5.8 acres next door. So I had like a good 13 acres or so. And I built a house out there and did all that. And I would literally, if I had 3 gigs like in a row or 4 in a row on the, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday or something, I would leave on Wednesday. Sometimes the ride was so long. Usually I'd leave early in the morning on Thursday, but like to Anchorage from Fairbanks in your car is 8 hours.
Oh God. For context, 8-hour drive is like from driving from my house right here to Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's, and
it's 8 hours.
That's 8 hours.
With no traffic.
Yeah.
And you're just cruising. Yeah. So it's like,
God.
Yeah.
So, okay. So that's different.
Yeah. And if there's weather, then I've had that 8-hour drive turn into 16. Yeah. That was fun.
Oh God.
Or you get halfway through and you're like, nope, I think I have a friend in this area. I should stop for the night. Like,
I feel like it's important to have those people along the way.
And to know your limitations. And you know how many times you have to mess up really hard to know your limitations? Hopefully not many.
Yeah, well, we're fortunate to have every single one of those mess ups.
I mean, yeah, it's just you learn things when you're living up there. And I just, I'd always as a child stare at the globe and I just see that vast open area with nothing. I'm like, but there's got to be something. Well, no, there isn't. There really isn't. It's just, you get off the road, like literally you can walk up the highway anywhere in Alaska, not anywhere, but most places outside of a town, and it's nothing. It's all public land. It's just vast expanses of whatever. You can walk off into the nothing and then never see
and
anybody
they'll
again.
Never find you.
Yeah. Like people disappear a lot where I live.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
I actually
100%.
saw like a dude that I knew, and I knew him disappearing and the search forum and everything a guy was connected to, and he made it onto Unsolved Mysteries, and then on that William Shatner show, like
Oh my god.
I know the one. Unexplained, like whatever it is, like yeah,
Crazy.
it happens. Like I'm like, oh, Gerald, yeah, I knew Gerald, yeah, he disappeared, yeah. They found his wheeler a year later.
The fact that they found something that remained stationary all that time a year later is unbelievable.
Yeah, and there's only so many trails, and people use these trails. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, it's a magical place. It's really one of the last places where there's true freedom.
Yeah. Well, that would explain the frontier. It really is, I feel like, one of the last frontiers on the planet.
It is. I mean, it gets sparser as you head east towards Canada. Like Canada's even less people. Like when you cross
I feel
the
like
border.
in all the time humanity has existed, we've been a coastal, like,
we have a lot of
group
coast.
people, yeah.
We have a lot of coast.
And I feel like the majority of Alaskans live on the coast out there.
Yeah, a lot of the villages are, but there's a bunch inland as well. It's just all those places are losing people. They're going to be ghost towns eventually, like not long. Because we're having a demographic kind of like change in this country, and we're going to notice it, you and I, over the next 20 years. Like 20 years from now, I'll be like, there's no young people. I'll be like, and I look down, I'm like, oh, I have a vasectomy. Oh, I didn't reproduce. This could have been a poor decision.
I hear, bro,
maybe,
I hear you.
But then they're going to have AI bots that like do my dishes and like wipe my butt, and then I'm fine.
Yeah. I don't know.
Until they turn on us.
I'm currently childless and don't have ambitions. I know things happen, but like, and my wife is much younger than me, so
A snap.
You never know.
A snap. Sorry. Come on, Brad, do the world a favor. Don't reproduce.
Listen, no. I've already come to terms with the Brocks die here. This is where it ends.
See,
this
I was with the same woman and married for a very long time, and I'm proud to say that I'm a pull and pray master.
Pull and pray.
Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Tiny little baby Jesus. That ain't my baby Jesus, but you're my baby Jesus.
Oh my
little
God.
8 pound, 6 ounce, little blonde hair, blue eyed, little tiny little manger Jesus.
Oh, geez.
That's the one I love.
It was a great movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
So I guess moving forward, we kind of touched on this a little bit earlier, but you prefer to play a particular brand of ukuleles that are built right there in Alaska. So tell us about those instruments and Tom.
Let me grab my ukulele.
Oh yeah, what are you doing? Don't you feel so uncomfortable?
I feel naked.
You look naked.
This fine instrument right here that I'm playing is made by a master ukulele luthier, who was once the on-site luthier for several years for the Hokukano Ranch on the Big Island of Hawaii.
Really?
Where 80% of the world's koa is harvested.
Interesting.
Yes, if you have an instrument from certain years for about a 6-year span that's koa, it's an 80% chance that Tom touched the wood. He touched your wood. Are you listening out there? If you have a koa instrument from certain years, I'm not going to tell you which ones they were. You're going to have to find out. It's 80% chance that Tom touched your wood. I don't like koa for an instrument. I have a koa ukulele and guitar. I don't like that. I don't like it. How it sounds. Tom, I've been test running Tom's models since I think 2012, 2011. And he's like a perfectionist. He was a jeweler and fine woodworking and all the stuff, but he was a helicopter mechanic for like search and rescue. And he's just like an all around, like, a lot of Alaskan men have a very wide skill set.
I bet.
Because if you want to get it done, looks like you're getting it done because there ain't nobody here to do it, and you can't afford for somebody to come in and do it. So you learn. It's probably like, when you meet people like, how do you know so much how to fix all this weird stuff? It's like, because I was poor. Like,
Right.
Yeah, like
I had to.
I pooped outside for 11 and a half years. You understand? Do you know the engineering behind the digging of a hole for an outhouse? I do. So Tom, Tom started building ukuleles, and he's just a perfectionist, and he wanted to see what would break. And I'm aggressive. As you can see, there's a divot.
Yeah, you got a nice little, I call it a Willie Nelson.
Oh, well, and Nelson coming. This is my like 5th or 6th one he's made me.
No kidding.
Yeah, and like you can see how the body's all cracked now. Some of those go all the way through, and it's on the back. They have cracks in the back. You can see when I do the light.
Oh yeah, okay, I do see it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very nice. I really like it. It's spruce. It's a Sitka spruce top. So Alaskan. I like it. It's because it's airy. The backs and sides are Paduke, so an African wood. It's Spanish cedar neck, ebony fretboard.
I will say, man, that instrument is very expressive. I mean,
For ukulele,
it's so expressive. It's the volume, the acoustic volume is so loud.
compared to like a cheapo, right?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I have a ukulele back there. I'll let you examine it and then give me your feedback.
Crap if Tom doesn't make it.
Of course, obviously. So what is Tom? Does Tom have a business or?
No, Tom bakes them for one store in Kona, outside of Kona.
Crazy.
And because he doesn't care. He doesn't need to like, he's like I think he's in early 70s right now. He doesn't care. He's retired. He does this because he loves it.
I love that.
He doesn't need the money.
Amazing.
He doesn't need the money. So that's how you do. Like, he's the kind of guy you call him up and you go, well, I want X, Y, Z. He goes, you get this.
I love that too.
And if you
get what you get.
But if he likes you, then he'll like, be, okay, yeah, all
Make
right.
some concessions.
Yeah, some small ones, but usually it's like, I want to do this. Do you want this? This is what I want to make you. And so we came up with the headstock. I asked him to do this on the headstock.
Interesting.
I'm the only one that has this.
So
There's
why?
There's 2 ukuleles in the world with this, and I own both of them. The other one's on my wall because I wore through the fretboard and through the top. Because I wanted to carry it like a 6-pack.
That's brilliant.
And
I have to admit, I did look and was like, man, it looks like you could just carry that with 2 fingers.
It's actually just long enough that I can put my whole arm down holding it if I'm standing up, and it won't touch the ground. It's like that far off the ground.
Interesting.
That's how you know it's the perfect size ukulele. If you hold your arm down, you hold it by the headstock like this, and if it doesn't touch the ground. I mean, it's just close, though. It's got to be
real close.
For top
Real
volume, you want close.
Hope there's not a pebble down there.
Close. Yeah, yeah. Like a grain of sand that slips into a vagina and makes a pearl.
Oh, my God. I love you stupid.
What, you making pearls, girl? Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
my God. Well, listen, man, you played stages all over the world, and you shared some stages actually with some pretty wild acts.
Yeah.
Primus comes to mind.
Yeah, I opened for Primus. Yeah.
Bill Maher.
What a dick.
Plenty
Not a surprise, though, right?
Not
It's
a surprise at all.
Surprise.
So what's still on the bucket list for you? Do you have any artists or places that you'd like to play?
Barry Manilow. I want to open for Barry Manilow.
Barry is coming to Fort Pierce, I think, like
No
next
way.
week or
No
somewhere. Like, yeah,
way.
he's coming to play Sunrise. Isn't that crazy? Hey, dude, you've been known to like work your way into something.
All I want to do is, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Just do that. He wrote that.
I believe it with
He
my
wrote
whole
it
heart.
and he sold it for $100 to them because he was just doing jingles, right? And he's just trying to make a buck. And that's really been a thorn in his side, I think, for many years that he wrote that and that's all he got.
Oh, now there's Jake from State Farm.
Well, Tom Parse used to be best friends with Tom Bodette.
Fuck off. No way.
Tom Bodette lived in Homer, Alaska for a long time.
Motel 6?
Yeah.
We'll leave the lights on for you.
Yeah.
What?
Well, Tom Bodette lived in Homer, Alaska for a long time, and he had his stuff on our public radio. It was a spoken word piece, a poem, and that was one of the lines on it. And it was that piece was in particular was taken and broadcast nationally on public radio across the country. And the CEO of Motel 6 heard it and loved it. And
I get it.
Guys,
I think it was a genius move.
It's made his career. Yeah, it's made his career.
I could hear it in my head. I'm Tom Bodette.
I'll leave
We'll
the
leave the lights on for you. It's
And-
so good.
And Tom Parse has like a toolbox, like a nice one for like specialized tools for like art stuff in his workshop. That it's like from Tom Bodette. It's got the little plaque on it.
Amazing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. As far as you can get without a passport was his album, like a cassette, like of spoken word. That just like a rock album, but it's on a cassette.
Uh-huh.
I have a copy of it in my house, and it's Tom Bodette. It's from as far as you can get without a passport. He's referring to Homer because the road ends
Right. That's
a little
where
past there,
crazy.
past Fritz Creek. Gotta go past Fritz Creek. Sorry, I've been up there way too long. It's like when you're local up there. It's like, and especially me, I get around more than most Alaskans.
Right, sir, because you're touring around. Yeah.
And like a lot of people from Fairbanks don't go to Anchorage very often or other places because it's like 8 hours plus if you're not getting on a plane, so
Yeah.
I haven't been to Anchorage in years. I'm like, you have. It's like, and I kind of go, oh, really? But then I think there's people in New Hampshire that don't leave New Hampshire. There's people in Rhode Island that don't leave Rhode Island. A lot of people here in Florida don't leave Florida all the time.
True.
I mean, it's just how it is. And it's like, I take it for granted that I'm driving across. I'm in the same state half the time, but it's like, I'm driving so far. It'd be like driving
1,000 miles.
Yeah,
It's
driving
doing
five. I think my farthest gig now, it used to be when I lived in Fairbanks, my farthest gig was 500 miles one way.
Ugh.
That I do in Seward or Homer. Homer was 580 or something.
God, that's wild.
Yeah. And I go for 2 nights and I do that and then I do one on the way back and then I come home. Yeah, right?
And,
yeah.
and off air, you guys, I was bitching about driving 45 minutes
I know.
to a gig.
I'm thinking in my mind, son of a bitch, you ungrateful son of a
my God.
No, but like I don't have a boss.
Yeah. So
So that's what it's worth it. And the driving, it's like, sure, but I'm in the middle of nowhere. I rarely see cars.
yeah, you're just cruising,
Just
right?
cruising. I'm like, I've driven in some of the shittiest weather you've ever seen. And I was like, I got to go make my $200.
Yeah. Exactly. So with that, is there any dream places on your list of places you want to play or people that you want to
I want to play
for?
Stanley.
Well, you said Barry Manilow, and
Yeah.
we're going to work on that.
Stanley. I want to play in Stanley. It's the capital of Falkland Islands.
Falkland Islands.
My dog. Cat. My dog was named Stanley. He just passed away this summer.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Stan was a good boy. He was a good guy. He was Stan the man. He got me through a lot. He saved me from a grizzly bear. Saved me from an ex-wife. Awesome dog.
Both two of the same, two in the same.
So it's like when girls are like, the bear or the guy in the woods. Which one are you going to choose? You're stuck out there. And it's like, you choose me. It's like, you want your ex-wife or the grizzly bear? I'm like, I'll choose the dog. Actually, I'm going to choose the dog. he was a good boy. So yeah, I mean, Alaska. I mean, I have nothing but good things to say about it other than like, it's hard dating. It's hard dating as a guy. I have a girlfriend, but she lives down here. So I'm down here.
Naturally.
Yeah. Because there's women here. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, beautiful women. All of you ladies, you're queens. Not really, but that's what thank you. That's what I was trained to say. That's what I heard on the TikToks. I'm supposed to call you a queen and feed you Cheddar Bay biscuits. I'm looking right in the camera now. Listen, girl. I'm going to feed you all the Cheddar Bay biscuits you can take. I know our relationship's falling apart. And that's okay. I'm going to put it off for another 12 hours by just force feeding you Cheddar Bay biscuits right in your face. How are you going to talk? You're all carb loaded up. You're passing out. Coffee will be awkward in the morning, but you know what?
Oh my God.
My stuff's already going to be packed up. I'm going to be gone.
Fuck. Print it. Put it on the doorstep.
Poop in a paper bag, light it on fire.
Oh my God. Okay. Let's get through this real quick.
Let's just do it. Just do it.
So I do want to know, because beyond music, your shows are a great mix of humor, humility, and a real passion for changing how people particularly see the ukulele. So what inspired you to kind of blend all that together? And particularly you have a self-deprecating humor that you bring into your shows, which I think is amazing. And I think you and Johnny Depp share that, because he is also known for kind of bringing that kind of humor into his show.
Well, it's a tool because it's easy. I'm easy fodder, and I'm not going to offend anybody if I'm making fun of myself, right? And with humor, I'm trying to disarm people a little bit, and as long as I can, excuse me, Yingling.
Yeah, I told you it was going to happen.
Yingling. If I can disarm people a little bit and make them feel like, okay, well, he's making fun of himself. Good. Then I can kind of go after topics that might be quasi sensitive to people, but find where that line is in the sand and dance all over it. That's what I'm looking for. I want to find how far I can push it. And even if I lose a crowd by say something too harsh for the people that are there, if I can win them back over after, that's magic.
That sounds awesome.
I love it. And sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. So it's like you hear about comics bombing, like even famous comics and guys that are making thousands of dollars a night. They still make those thousands of dollars a night if they bomb.
Right.
But it still hurts.
Sure.
It's a big kick right to the junk. But I'm willing to risk it because why not? And then I find that I've realized at this time in my career,
It's a fun word.
I
Isn't it?
know. I love it. It's my passion. I realize at this point that I need to be more myself than try to cater to the venue and just find the venues that are going to be good for me. Like the Tipsy Tiki is a great place for me.
Love it.
Terra Firmata lets me kind of do what I want to do as long as I don't use a bunch of swear words, right?
Right. Yeah.
But I can say some crazy things. Yeah. I was saying crazy things at the farmer's market. It's really good. I had a whole conversation with myself as between me and a girl that I followed from the frozen food section at the 7-Eleven who bought a Tony's Pizza. And I followed her through the parking lot. And she's like, stop following me. I'm like, come on, baby. You like Tony's Pizza? I love Tony's Pizza. She's like, no, stop following me. And then I figured out she worked at JCPenney. I don't know. Like I was going off on this tangent. People were laughing really hard. It wasn't inappropriate, but it was weird.
But yeah. It's funny.
I'm just looking to meet a nice woman, which I have a nice one now, but I'm looking to meet a nice lady, perhaps behind a Wawa dumpster because they're much cleaner than the 7-Eleven dumpsters. It's a well-lit parking lot. Less crazy shit's happening. Even though I left a Johnny Depp gig once, right? In the middle, I was going to go for a walk, get something at the stores in Fort Pierce, Tipsy Tiki, go to McDonald's or something. And I walked up on Route 1. I'm going to go for a walk for an hour. He was on stage for 4. So
right.
I just wanted to walk. I like walking. And I went for a walk, and I walked by, I can't remember what it was, and there was a dumpster, and this guy's like, hey, behind the dumpster, hey, come over here. Hey, man, come over here. I'm like, no. But he just kept walking. He didn't come out. And then not 300 yards later, there's another dumpster with another guy. I go, hey, come here. And I turned to him, I go, are you selling crystals?
Florida crystals, baby.
He's like, yeah, come here. I'm like, and I just kept walking. I was like, man, Fort Pierce, they say it's dangerous, but I think the criminals around here are quite lazy. They won't even walk they got to get you to walk yourself behind the dumpster.
They do not have that entrepreneurial spirit. No,
go get them. Pick yourself up by your bootstraps and that switch you call a knife and go out and get there. Get that money. You think they're not making new pie every day? The American pie is hot. They're putting them out every day. They're trying to tell you there's no pie, but if you got a knife and a will to survive and you're willing to come out from the dumpster, you can probably sell some flakka and make $5.
Unbelievable.
You guys have the flakka here.
Yeah, we have flacco wacko.
The zombie truck.
Boo boo. Yeah, we got all that stuff. We got the bath salts. We're a high-end drug state, man. We really know how to do it.
Yet marijuana's only half legal.
Yeah, half legal. Yeah, you gotta have a card.
The
card carrying marijuana.
No, I live on a spur road. You know what a spur road is? It's kind of like the road off of 98 that goes to Siswani or Cedar Key.
Yeah,
sure. It's a road, and then there's like these little spurs that go off of it to that dead end. That's what my town is, and I live towards the turn for the spur, like the beginning part. It's a 14-mile spur. I'm at mile 3. What was I getting at?
Bone spurs.
Bone spurs.
They're bad in your knees.
You don't want one of those.
Okay, so quickly, because we're going to have Beer 30 coming up here in just a minute.
Yes.
Okay, here we are. I found my place. So for everybody here on the Treasure Coast that wants to come out and see you play while you're here, hit us with your next 5 gigs that you got coming up.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to be in Orlando at the Lucky Lure on the pristine shores of weird colored Lake Ivanhoe.
Oh, yes, Lake Ivanhoe.
Yes. I'm going to throw a line in there. I'm the roadside angler. It's kind of my thing. I catch a lot of fish roadside. But I'm there tomorrow. But Friday, I'm at the Stamp, and it's going to be awesome.
Oh, I love the Stamp.
Oh, it's going to be great. We're going to pack them in like sardines. It's going to be great. It was really fun playing there last time. I can kind of explore the studio space and be weird there, which is really nice. I can be really weird, which is myself. I'm weird. And then Saturday, I think I'm going fishing. Going fishing.
No gigs on Saturday?
No, I'd love to do
Killer.
one. I'd love to do one, but like I'd like to go fishing as well. So I just caught my first snook a couple days ago.
I think I saw that photograph on Instagram. Yeah,
The Facebook's too. Yeah,
Or Facebook.
It was only like 12 inches, but not a keeper. But I threw it back. All the locals with half their teeth were like, "You got a snook?
There's a duke there.
We got a live bait. Use a Castmaster spoon." There's me, Castmaster spoon. And then Sunday is the 13th anniversary of Terra Firmata.
Yes.
So I think I'm pretty sure I'm the opener. I am the crowd fluffer.
What time does that start?
I think it's in the afternoon. It's
No,
like 2.
hold up.
We're gonna look right now.
Wake up, it's beer 30.
Oh, that was good. Beautiful.
Beer 30, my favorite time of day. I've been watching the clock and the time keeps ticking away. I'm taking care of business, I'm a hard-working man, you see. Until beer 30 comes to take care of me.
Thank you, Kevin McLaughlin, for bringing us Beer 30 each and every Wednesday night here on Jams and Cocktails.
Noon.
Cheers. Oh, you finished your beer. Nice job.
Noon. The 13th anniversary show at Terra Firmata starts at noon. With the little things.
Nice.
The little things will be playing from noon to 1:30, and then I'm on from 2 to 4. I'm usually the crowd fluffer.
So you're 2 to 4.
I'm 2 to 4, and then Melody Trucks is 4:30 to 6:30. One-Eyed Willie 7 to 10. It's all night long until the
All right.
sound ordinance.
I have a gig until 2 on Sunday, so I'm going to try to make it out. I'll probably catch just the tail end of your show.
Where are you playing?
I'm at the Hobe Sound Farmers Market.
Oh, yeah.
Until 2 o'clock, so.
Hobe. I want to call it Hobie.
Hobie.
Hobie sound.
sound.
Hobie sound.
Yeah, my wife is exactly the same way. She, for the longest time, was like, Hobie Sound? Yeah.
Hobie.
Love her.
Your name is Hobie.
Oh, no.
Hobie sound.
No.
What? No. What we're talking about? Listen, LeVar Burton is
LeVar Burton from Roots.
LeVar Burton is one of my favorite actors. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Not because of his role as Geordie LaForge, but butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Well, it's in a book. Just take a look. A reading rainbow. I can smoke anything. No, you can't. Don't do that.
no, you
Don't
might
do that. Don't
You
do
might wind up unalive.
You'll be
Is
a
that what they
crook. That's a. Don't smoke the crack now.
Oh my God.
Oh, crack now. Don't smoke the crack now. PBS. And then it goes to that. I'm thinking about that PSA where it's the kid sitting with his head down on the couch like this. And the dad standing over him holding this little wooden like jewelry box. It's open. It's got some shake and like a ripped like zigzag paper in there. And he's like, "Where'd you learn this? Where did you learn this?" And the kid finally looks up and goes, "I learned it from watching you. And he runs out of the room. It's like, "Don't preach to your kids about drugs if you're doing drugs." Or something like that. And then the egg cracked in the frying pan. And it's like, man, there's bacon grease or something there. It looks really good. It's like, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. And question, I'm like, there's bacon grease in there. I want my brain on bacon grease.
Oh my God, 90s kids, we really had it good, didn't we?
Oh,
we
man.
didn't know what the fuck we were supposed to be doing.
Man, 9/11 that changed everything.
Changed
that mattered.
everything.
Never forget. I always think about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And almost the same thing as Captain Planet. He's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. He's a powers magnified, and he's fighting on the planet side. That's what pissed me off. Yeah, I got the call. I got the call to be a Planeteer. Did you know this? Yeah. And I was like so stoked about it. And I was really like, oh my God, they're going to be like, somebody must have died, right? I'm going to get earth, wind, fire. They offer me the fucking heart ring. Do I look like I'm some androgynous dude from like Peru with a bowl cut, like talking to monkeys and stuff? How am I supposed to pick up chicks doing that? No. Yeah. Exactly. I probably just be friends with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant. I'm taking, ladies. I'm taking. Sorry. Taking, ladies. Taken.
All right, finally. Finally. Oh, God.
I know they're all swooning right now.
I see them in the chat.
Yeah.
Swooning.
Is Jaybird flipping at this point?
Yeah, it sure is.
It's flipping me, the Jaybird.
So finally, man. So for the dreamers out there, what's your piece of advice for anybody that's creating both art but also wants adventure?
The dreamers, like the ones that like whose parents came here but they were naturalized citizens, and then they
whole different group. Different. I mean, you could offer them advice as well, but
buy stock at Honda. I don't know. Small engines are pretty bulletproof over there at Honda. Honest. I have a 1983 Honda Big Red. You know the Big Red? Remember the Big Red?
Yeah.
The three-wheeler?
Still rolling?
First off, the tires are dying. Like, they're probably 30 years old as well. But you know what I did? I got a can of Flex Seal.
No.
Yeah, the sidewalls are all rotten. I was like, it's lasted like 5 years so far at this point.
That's insane.
First pull every time it starts, even with old gas after a winter sitting. Why can't they make stuff like that anymore?
That's got to have a die-hard battery. No battery inside.
No, it doesn't have a battery. You know,
it's got to have a die-hard battery.
No, there's no battery, but it's because I park underneath my I have a covered I have two Connexes, like the shipping containers, so the big roof over them, so I can pull like cars.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Pretty nice. And you know why? It's nice and dry under there because of Leak Busters Roofing.
Leak Busters Roofing.
That's right over there with Al Bertrand. He's doing the realtors. He'll sell you a house if it has a bad roof. He'll fix it. I think he'll guarantee the roof though. And he'll guarantee it after you fix it with Leak Busters Roofing.
Leak Busters Roofing fixed this roof.
There you go.
So there you go.
What kind of roof you have on this one?
This is a closed-in aluminum patio. So, yeah, it's an aluminum roof.
Oh, nice. That'll last for a long time. I had to bury a aluminum cable because I had so far to go from my supply pole to my cabin when I put power in. Only cost $19,000.
Drop in the bucket.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket.
Oh, man. All right. Listen, we're running a little short on time. So maybe, do you want to play another song or do you want to move on?
We can move on. Do you have things you have to do?
Yeah. Play a little thrilling round of Name That Tune. Let's play that. So you're the only contestant.
I know, right? Great. This is gonna make me look stupid. I listen to talk radio or to my mind.
Yeah. So Jordan is actually here, but she's not out here. So
do you need like Jeopardy music?
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, whatever.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so you have a whiteboard there. There's some pens over in this little thing, and you got an eraser somewhere. So basically, while you get organized over there, we invite all of our live viewers to play along with us in the chats and comments. We're looking for the name of the song and the artist or band performing it. Tonight's category is You Can't Handle the Cold.
Oh, God.
And this is a mix of ukulele hits.
I love that. You can't.
You can't.
I like that.
Handle the cold. This is a mix of ukulele hits and Alaskan pop artists.
What?
Yeah. Are you ready?
No way.
You ready to play?
God. No, this is going to be so bad. This is going to be so bad.
All right, here we go. First clue.
Oh, God.
Here we go. You can't handle the cold.
I
Your
can't.
lipstick stains on the front lobe.
Yeah, I'll play it one more time for
Your
you.
lipstick stains on the front lobe.
Okay.
All right, hold it there. We're going to let our live viewers chime in and let us know what they think. We do have some guesses coming in. They're doing pretty well on the guesses. All right, let's see what you got, Russ.
I think it's Butt Ranger.
Bud Ranger.
Yeah, that's first cousin to the band Night Ranger.
Ah, yes. Bud Ranger is not correct. No.
No Butt Ranger.
It is Hey Soul Sister by Train.
Soul sister, ain't that Mr.
Train's still around, huh?
Yeah, they sure are.
Man, I should listen to less talk radio, I guess. Here we go.
No, don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. All right, next clue. Here we go. Here, I'll play that again for you. P.S. Nice job out there, Jaybird. You got it. He said he doesn't got it on this one, though. The last one he got.
Alaskan pop artist.
Yeah? You want it again? Okay.
I'm going to write an Alaskan artist at the bottom. I don't know, but I'm going to put another one at the top. I'm putting one Alaskan artist at the bottom and another one at the top.
All right, Jaybird, I think you're barking up the right tree there out there. Let me know when you're all set, and you can give us your answer, Russ.
It's Jewel. Need Me. I go, Jewel, need me.
You're close. It is Jewel, and the song is Standing Still.
I wish it was Emily Anderson. She's actually a cool Alaskan artist. Jewel is just, I was playing a gig in Homer, and that's where she's from.
Yes.
And I'm playing a gig, and somebody goes, play some Jewel. And I go,
No way.
And I go, I don't want to play that bullshit. And they're like, her dad's at the bar. I pointed over,
way.
dad's at the bar. And I look at him, we made eye contact, and I go, I don't think he wants to hear me butcher his daughter's music. And he's like, give me like the whole Jeremiah Johnson
Little
nod.
thumbs up.
Yeah, and I was like, continuing on, I would like to play Push It. Anyway, so I'd play Push It after that.
That's funny.
Ooh, baby, baby. All right.
All right, next clue. Here we go.
I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations.
This was a pretty big hit a few years ago.
I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations.
All right, let's see. You looked.
I'd like to say that all these songs really sound the same.
They all
They
sound the
all
same.
sound the same. That's not right.
No, the answer is Vance Joy, Riptide.
Oh, yeah, the Riptide. I know, I know. Everybody likes those ukulele songs. I don't listen to these. Like,
I get it.
This is not me.
I get it. Here's the next one. We got two more.
Okay.
Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just
Of
like
course.
Dexter.
What's his name?
Ah.
Oh, God. Yeah, he's originally from Wasilla. And then he realized his career wasn't going anywhere in Alaska and moved to Portland.
Yeah, because that's what you got to do.
Yeah, because you're trying to get famous in Alaska, I've been trying it, and I'm probably doing poorly, but trying a long time.
Here's it
Am I
again.
coming
Yeah.
out of left field?
I know exactly who he is too, and I'm having a brain fart right now. He's got a little mustache, and he's got a guy in a wheelchair in his hand.
It's all good.
Little pencil thin mustache. Spark of the pencil thin. What's his name? Yeah, I'm gonna draw a blank, and everybody at home's gonna be mad at me, but I don't care because you know what? He's from Portland. That's why.
Well, it is Portugal the
Man. Yeah,
and the
that's right.
song is Feel It Still.
Yeah, Portugal. That's right. I nailed it.
Creating an
I think I nailed
earworm like that.
I know.
Worth it.
He deserves to be rich. That's the way I see it.
And finally tonight, last clue, name that tune. The look on your face when it hit. You gotta admit, the guy pulled that instrument into
Know what he did? You know what he did? The ukulele was on an upswing. It was on an upswing, and that motherfucker, God rest his soul, from Florida, actually. That motherfucker. He creeped everybody out. Martin Guitar actually paid, I think, at some point. There's a historian that did a paper on Martin ukuleles, and he showed that Tiny Tim was the tipping point where ukulele comes in waves, where it's really popular, and then it dies. And then it's really popular, and it dies. Well, the 20s, teens, 20s, 30s, really popular, dies after the war. Nothing. And then it slowly builds back up, and you have songs like, I read past my window last night. Like shit like that starts coming out, and all this, in the summertime when the music, like all those songs start coming out, and there's a little ukulele in them. Everybody loves it. Tiny Tim erupts on the scene. Tiny Tim. And the song,
tiptoeing through the tulips.
Yeah, tiptoe through the tulips.
Yeah.
I could tiptoe. I hadn't written it all yet because I got all mad. He comes on, and it weirded everybody out. And after Tiny Tim, the popular ukulele dive bombed. And now you're seeing a resurgence another 30 years later of it, because most of the people my age don't know who the hell Tiny Tim is.
Right.
And so they're not creeped out anymore. But this guy got married, and then he shows up on Johnny Carson, and they're drinking champagne glasses of milk, and that's awkward. I don't like that. As an American, I don't like that. Makes me feel awkward.
Listen, man, you have to give credit where credit's due.
He was awesome, though. As a performer,
the dude died on stage.
he was a big man.
He was a big man.
I forgot. Yeah, he did die on stage.
Probably playing that bitch song.
Oh, God. What was it? Down through the tulips. Down through the tulips. Let's be the tulips with me.
Paul in the chat was like, "Are we still playing?" You guys did great out there. Oh, nice job. All right. We're going to do a segment here for time's sake, and because Jordan hasn't come out of her room. We're probably going to skip the Geordie Files, but we are going to do something we've not done in a while, and that is our Inside the Lipton Tea. Let's do it.
Inside. What is this?
Whole new show.
Oh, man. Oh, the Lipton.
Hello, and welcome to Inside the Lipton Tea. I'm Brad Brock, and I'm here with the amazing wild man of Alaska himself, Ukulele Russ. He's going to take the hot seat and answer the 10 famous questions James Lipton asked all of his guests. Let's dive in. Russ, what is your favorite word?
Moist. I know that seems kind of cliche, but things are just better when things are moist.
Agreed. What is your least favorite word?
Gracilis.
Once again.
It's a gracilis. The gracilis is a muscle that runs from the inside of your knee up to your grundle. It is the grundle muscle.
Okay. Russ, what turns you on?
Turns me on. Opposable thumbs. HJs in the park late at night. And guitars, actually. I'm a guitarophile.
What turns you off?
Power outages. Burritos at the microwavable burritos at the gas station that I don't heat up enough, and then I get into my car and find out 5 miles down the road.
You know, I just read that the guy that invented those died.
What, the microwavable burrito?
Yeah, he died like today.
Oh shit, man! Things were going so good today.
God rest his soul. Thank you for the beans.
Musical fruit.
What sound or noise do you love?
What?
What sound or noise do you hate?
These are actually Lipton questions.
They are.
Oh, what sound or noise do I hate? I don't like the rubbing of metal. Yes, the rubbing of metal. Metal on metal.
What is your favorite curse word?
Can't say it here. Can I? I really love cunt.
Yeah,
I mean, like, we don't
that's
use
my
it enough.
favorite.
We don't use it enough here. And like, women get very offended here. It's like, yeah, well, don't be a cunt. And then go overseas and they're throwing around all willy-nilly like there's cunts everywhere. It's amazing.
Agreed.
I mean, we don't. It's the one thing we should have kept after the revolution.
Agreed. What profession other than your own would you like to try?
Ooh. Masonry.
Really?
Yeah. I like that sort of stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. I have a lot of blue collar skills. Yeah. And
I imagine you earn quite a few of them.
Yeah, I live
in
where I'm at. Yeah.
Alaska, yeah.
I think masonry would be really fun. I've done a couple tile jobs, and it's like the step before masonry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tile's fun.
What job would you never do under any circumstance?
Ugh. I wouldn't be that mopper guy at the porno video place. You know, the little, yeah.
That's a thing? That's a real position?
Yeah. Well, I did the job that's like just above that, and that was because I needed money when I first moved to Alaska. I decided, like, I gotta get a real job, not play music anymore. I got a degree. Well, right. Mr. Degree over here ended up scraping frozen pee off the concrete at a dog kennel. Yeah. No. Yeah, a dog kennel, and then going out to the horse paddocks there, and then collecting horse shit, and then having to move all the dog and horse shit this on a 4-wheeler, and it'd be sub-zero outside. I'd be doing this. Yeah, it was humbling.
I imagine so.
Humbling. 2009. Very humbling.
And finally, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
What do I like him to say? What's the deal with this hoax? Are you really real, or are you just a joke? Well, perhaps tonight I could, are we chickens or yolks? I don't know. What would I ask him?
What would you want him to say to you?
Well, was it the Cool Ranch Doritos that killed me? Did it give me the cancer?
That's a fair and reasonable question.
I've given them up at this point, but like many years, it was that, and like in high school, I used to drink Surges. You remember Surge?
I do.
Yeah. Like religiously. My parents would buy me a 30-pack of Surge every other week.
Love Surge. Love Cool Ranch Doritos.
You know, they're banned in most countries.
That's a shame.
Yeah, because the bright red Christmas red and green, like little squares that they spray on them somehow. Mm-hmm. How do they get them all to be squares? First off, First off, how are they getting all these squares?
You're asking all the wrong questions.
I know. Well, that's why I would ask God if I got there. He'd be like, "What would you like to know?" I'd be like, "Am I here because the Doritos killed me?" Eventually.
I love it. Nice job. Oh man. All right, you guys. I'm gonna put this up to the live viewers out there. Those are still sticking with us. I'm gonna give you 3 options. I'm going to ask if you want to hear the Geordie Files read by me. Do you want to hear my midweek motivation? Or would you like to hear one more song from Ukulele Russ? Let us know. You have 30 seconds to get it in the chat. And we'll do it. And we'll do it. Jaybird said the big truck.
Oh God, I haven't played that song in years.
Well, he's been doing a deep dive while we're out here.
I had to remember a big truck. Get stuck. Big truck. Big truck here. Yeah, I got me some 4-wheel drive. Maybe I'll get out of this ditch I got stuck in alive. Yeah, I got my big old truck. I don't know. I haven't played that song in years. There's songs that I've written and I've just like forgotten, and that one has a music video to it. That's why you probably saw it. Yeah, and I filmed it myself. Thank you. In my 1985 K30 Chevrolet.
Oh yeah,
it was a quad cab. They called them the 3x3 because they didn't have 2 seats. They had 2 benches, and then you got a full size 8-foot bed with 4-wheel drive. And it was like, it was an oil field truck.
Solid
from the 80s. Yeah, it probably had like 5 million miles of running the engine worth of just idling.
5 million
of just idling miles, just sitting there because they can't let the diesel engine shut off in the winter.
No, that would be a bad choice.
So they just leave them running. They just keep putting fuel in them.
Amazing.
I bought it for $2,000 and a load of wood. That's right. It's Alaska. We trade firewood.
The barter system alive and well in Alaska.
Yeah, lead, gold, dried goods, furs. Yeah, the elusive sheared beaver. There's not many in Alaska that sheared beavers. Or shaved ones.
What do you say? What do you say we give these people one more song on the good equipment here?
I can do it now. I've charged now.
All charged up. So we're gonna do that for you guys. We're gonna do our shameless plugs, and then we're gonna let you get on with your lovely lives.
Song you never heard on ukulele before? Sloppy, but whatever. This is my best STP impression. When I feel what I'm with boy, I'm in a bedroom when I do. These eyes are mirror. I don't know why I'm doing this. I played this earlier today, and I was like, oh, I remember how to play that. Would you even care that I feel it? Yes, she feels it. Where you going in the morrow? I also do a good Michael McDonald. I'll do my Michael McDonald impression. We'll do a little smattering of things here. I realized the other day, and I've been in a deep depression because of it for a long time now. Since the other day. The Michael McDonald is actually the same person as the Swedish Chef from Muppets. I can't even do it now. Life is hard. I don't usually do on ukulele. I play keyboards, but whatever. It's been fun playing for you guys here. We talked about Van Halen a little earlier. I'd like to just a little bit. If you're really gonna do it, might as well do it. One ukulele, one man, one destiny. Do not fuck this up. Well, I see you standing there with your back against the reggae machine. I can't see what I mean. I ain't the worst how you see. My attitude ukulele. Yeah, might as well jump.
Smattering.
All right. We're going to bring Russ back to the desk here, and we're going to give you guys our shameless plugs here. I'll go ahead and kick it off just very quickly. Shout out to our sponsors and partners at The Leak Busters Roofing, The Bug Juice, Code Rum, and Chaser Water, of course, here, keeping us hydrated. Check out our partner podcasts at the Riffs and Rhythms podcast and Drums and Rums, both of which are featured with us on the B3 Podcast Network, wherever you listen to podcasts. Riffs and Rhythms drops their podcasts on Tuesday afternoons. And, of course, our friends at Ghost on the Aux. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That would be dope. Once again, shout out to Jaybird for being our November KED sponsor. I will have the graphic put together by next week. We're always looking for December's keg sponsor, so hit us up if you want to make sure we have something to drink in the month to come. Speaking of cool stuff, jncpodcast.com. That's our website. We got merch up there, games, all kinds of fun stuff. Go check it out. And you can catch me playing around town. I'll be at the Square Grouper tomorrow night, Thursday night, and I'll be at Ocean Republic Brewing and Stewart on Friday night. So
No gig Saturday.
I will be at Sophia's in Hobe Sound.
Hobie Sound.
Yeah,
that's right.
I'll be there on Saturday night, and then Sunday morning I'm at the Hobe Sound Farmers Market, and then you guys could probably catch me over at Terra Firmata for their anniversary party.
I'll be there from 2 to 4.
Yeah, so let's turn it over to Russ for your shameless plugs.
I want you guys to be on the winning team just as much as me. If you find me on my Facebook page, you can find your stickers for the Alaskans for global warming.
I love it.
Palm trees and igloos. They're only $2 plus shipping. I have shirts and beer koozies as well. Listen, do you want to be a loser? I don't think you do. Nobody wants to be a loser. Nobody wants to be a loser anymore. 90s are over. I'm done getting shoved into lockers. Okay. I'm done getting like wedgies, my head shoved in the toilet because I'm a loser. No, I'm on the winning team. All right. Before global warming, before it's cool to be for it, because we're living in what we're calling the climate optimum right now. The climate optimum. It's the safest time to be a human ever. Don't let them sell you anything different. Before global warming, before it's cool, be a climate hipster. Get yours today. People love these stickers. being Alaskan for global warming, palm trees and igloos. I'm looking to create the Alaskan Riviera, just like the Northern Exposure dream. You just got to do it. You should do it. I do have shirts and stuff as well. And please, I'm sick of pooping outside. Just trying to raise some. No, I actually have a toilet. Finally, I did do that for 11 and a half years though, so I have over a decade of non-running water experience. I had a sink with a jug, a blue jug from Walmart, 7-gallon ones, and it would empty into a sink, and that sink would empty into a bucket.
Crazy.
And you had to make sure the bucket didn't overflow. And all I know about life now is real thugs rock blue jugs. That's what happens.
That should be a shirt. That should be a t-shirt.
Real thugs rock blue jugs.
I love that.
With just a blue square jug on the shirt. That's awesome.
So good.
Maybe I'm going to do it. But it's that's actually a line that a rapper from Whitehorse, Yukon, I heard him say it once. So it's not mine. I'd have to awesome. I think his name's MC Dickface or something. It's really good. It's a killer MC name. And he's actually a really good MC with a slight Canadian accent. Unlike Snow, who we were talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Down. See, you didn't know what I was saying until I said, down. Then you knew exactly what song I was talking about. Everyone out there on the internet. This is the dumb shit I talk about on my Facebook page. No, my Facebook page is, if you come over there, that's where I'm an influencer now. They pay me if you click on things and look at them. That's right. I'm making tens of dollars. I made
amazing.
$20 this week.
Hey,
No,
man,
actually, sorry,
listen,
not this
man,
week.
That's
not
like
this
lunch.
week. Sorry. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. I made $5 this week. I'm at the bottom rung of influencers, but I'm finally after almost 20 years, I'm finally influential. So you should come out and read my stories. I talk about the weird shit that happens to me and stuff that happens in life as an Alaskan in my weird perspective, because it is weird. And shit you find behind dumpsters. Folks, keep looking behind dumpsters. You ain't living unless you looking behind dumpsters.
Mic drop. I love it. Listen, come out and see Russ on Sunday at Terra Firmata. You're not going to regret it. You're doing the whole shebang, right? It's going to be the whole
one-man band.
All the stuff. I love
all
that.
my stuff, yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. Dude. Well, listen, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed our show tonight. Give it up once again for Ukulele Russ.
Thank you, y'all. Find me on the internet. Click things.
Yes. And the Destruction Crew.
Thanks for showing up, guys. I'm glad I'm an important episode here.
No.
Take it real seriously as an artist. Everybody's got man flu.
That's true.
We have COVID, Omicron, Delta 2 wave, Alpha wave. Sorry, we can't come in. I'm going to drink some Campbell's soup and go to sleep.
Yeah, how did you know? That's exactly what's going on. Hopefully we'll have them all back next week, you guys. Join us next week for another round of shenanigans here on Jams and Cocktails Live. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock. We love you. Good night.
I'm amazed. How did this all get